I'm Bill O'Reilly. Friday, December 18th, 2020. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening today in America. 1 week before Christmas, there is big trouble in media land. Newsrooms across the country firing employees, newspapers going bankrupt, TV ratings down double digits across the board. According to the Pew Research firm, employment at media outlets down 23% this year. More than 27,000 jobs have disappeared. Last year, the entire business in the media consisted of 200,000 full-time employees. Since President Trump's inauguration in 2017, ratings are down at MSNBC, NBC News, ABC News, CBS News, CNN, about 17% for CNN. Since Election Day, Fox News down big in the ratings. So all the TV news operations are suffering. The question then becomes, what's causing the rapid decline? The answer is simple. It's all about money. The bosses have made a choice. They believe attacking or praising President Trump 24 hours a day was good for business. But what happens when the president leaves Washington? What will replace him on TV news? Coverage of Joe Biden? Come on. All the Trump stuff has fueled a rapid decline in loyalty among many American viewers. Recent studies show 45% think the media has gotten more biased, citing fake news and anonymous sources for their distrust. Twice as many young adults, ages 18 to 34, blame partisan bias for their media dissatisfaction. The decline of once great network franchises is not limited to the evening news. Since the days of Johnny Carson, late-night television viewership has collapsed. The CBS Late Show with Stephen Colbert currently leads in late-night ratings with just 3.5 million viewers. Long way from Carson, who averaged 10 million viewers a night. I doubt anyone's going to care that much when this current crop of news anchors and comics disappear from the airwaves. It's not going to be like Walter Cronkite and Johnny Carson. In a moment, listeners, sound off. Right back. Investors, are you seeking steady cash flow, ready to diversify? Have you considered a proven real estate investment fund? NRIA is one of the nation's leading realty specialists and offers 10% annualized monthly payouts, with bonuses targeted to 21%. That's right, you could receive steady 10% return monthly payments with bonuses. You know, they specialize in realty investing done right. Even use your 401k or IRA to invest. NRIA's 15-year track record and $1.2 billion in new construction development backs you. So learn how you can invest in this hard asset real estate cash flow fund today and receive 10% annualized monthly payouts with bonuses. This is something savvy investors should research and consider. Please call now, 201-210-2727, 201-210-2727, or visit nria.net.
An offer to buy or sell any security is only made by the NRIA Private Placement Memorandum. National is a real estate development firm. See us at nria.net.
Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. Listeners, sound off. We do this each Friday. You can reach me, Bill at BillO'Reilly.com, Bill at BillO'Reilly.com. When you're writing to me, please include your name and town. So let's begin with Eldon in Chandler, Oklahoma. Bill, do you feel that on the 6th of January, we could have a brokered electoral college in Congress? Eldon, that's 1,000,000 to 1 shot. 1,000,000 to 1. The election is over. The states have certified. It is not going to change. On January 20th, Joe Biden will be sworn in as the 46th president of the United States. Now, I know people make money, they peddle these theories that this could happen or that could happen, but We do not do that here on the O'Reilly Update. Richard in Indiana. I truly believe the elections were fraudulent and that the regime has been controlling the Democratic Party, has instilled corrupt practices in our elections to where we will not have a fair election again. You say we need to vote these people out to get rid of them, but how do you vote them out if the elections are fraudulent? Richard, if you analyze the vote on November 3rd, you'll see that the Republicans made gains everywhere, except in the White House. They picked up seats in the House. They picked up governorships. They picked up state legislatures. So there was fraud, the write-in ballots, I believe. No doubt in my mind that happened. But it isn't across the board. So if there is an uprising against the far left and corrupt people within the Democratic Party, and I believe there may be in 2 years that might happen, Republicans could take the House, then the country changes. Joseph in Lancaster, California. There are elected district attorneys that will not prosecute the bad guy, so how can legal means be used to right wrongs? Well, you got a guy in L.A., Gascon, who's not going to enforce the law at all. So the only thing you can do if you're a crime victim, Joseph, is file a civil lawsuit. But there is a collapse of justice in L.A., in New York, in Chicago, in Seattle, in Portland, in Philadelphia. It's really depressing. Ryan in Texas, do you believe Donald Trump could announce his 2024 run on Inauguration Day? I don't believe he'll do that. That would not be a classy move, in my opinion. Finally, Jimmy in Princeton, Texas, on COVID. Bill, any word on the percentage of what age group is dying the most? I've heard or read that it's the assisted living people. If true, why shut down the entire country and put people in financial ruin? Well, this has been going on, this debate, Jimmy, as you know, for almost a year now, since COVID hit in January. The problem is, yes, older people die the most by a wide margin, but hospitals have to treat so many people with COVID. They can't handle it. So all of us have to cooperate because this is a serious situation. I don't believe in shutdowns, but you've got to be cautious. I'm Bill O'Reilly, and I approve the message by putting it together. Disagree? I want to hear from you. Again, bill@BillO'Reilly.com, and please consider my new book, Killing Crazy Horse. Great gift. In a moment, something you might not know. How bad is your back, knee, or neck pain? Mine was pretty bad. I played 4 sports when I was younger, and it's catching up with me now. I tried a lot of stuff to manage the pain. Ointments, pain relievers, fish oil, nothing worked. So a doctor friend of mine recommended Omega XL, and here's why. The underlying cause of painful, achy joints and muscles is inflammation. The key to knock down inflammation before it causes damage is backed by 35 years of research, and that's what Omega XL does. The doctor also says, quote, I can't write any prescription that comes close to what Omega XL accomplishes. She was right. So if you're suffering with painful, achy joints and muscles, stop wasting money and switch to Omega XL. Order Omega XL now and get a second bottle free. Visit OmegaXL.com/Bill, OmegaXL.com/Bill, or you can call 800-844-4888, 800-844-4888. Now the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. Years ago, I fought and we won, proudly won, the war on Christmas. Remember that? Secularists were attacking the federal holiday, and in some places across the country, stores were telling their employees, you cannot say Merry Christmas. Well, on the Fox News channel, I launched a campaign, and we largely stopped the madness by exposing the bad guys. I named the stores that were terrorizing people saying Merry Christmas. Anyway, the federal holiday Christmas just a week away now. 2.2 billion people on all 7 continents will celebrate. So how did all this happen? The Jewish preacher Jesus was born sometime around 4 BC Jesus began his ministry in his late 20s. Before that, he and his father, Joseph, were stone cutters in a small hamlet called Nazareth. At the time the Romans crucified Jesus in 33 AD, he had less than 2,000 followers. Well, that number swelled to 50,000 by the first century, 5 million by the 5th century, and 100 million by the Middle Ages. In 2020, as I said, 2.2 billion Christians are divided among hundreds of denominations. The Catholic Church comprises 1.3 billion, followed by Anglicans at 110 million and Baptists at 105 million. The name Jesus is the single most Googled search word in the world. He remains the most famous human being to ever walk the earth. And that happened 2,000 years ago. It is an amazing story, and I chronicle it in my book, Killing Jesus, which is a history of the man, no religion in killing Jesus. And if you really want to know how the Christmas phenomenon happened, you got to know about the man Jesus. Christmas is a national holiday in more than 100 countries around the world, and now here in the USA, we can say Merry Christmas with no hesitation. Now this. Did you know thousands of animals are abandoned in the wilderness and need our help? I have partnered up with Delta Rescue, the largest no-kill care for life animal sanctuary in the world. I recently donated $10,000 to them. Unlike most others, Delta Rescue does not spay pregnant dogs or cats. Delta Rescue allows all moms to have their litters, and they care for the entire family for life. Founded by actor Leo Grillo, Delta Animal Sanctuary is one of a kind. Trained attendants look after each animal, providing them with water, treats, toys, and affection. So please support Delta Rescue and put your legacy to work. Each life-giving gift helps Delta fulfill their mission. Request a free estate planning package at deltarescue.org/bill. For a limited time, watch The Rescuer for free, only at deltarescue.org/bill. The Rescuer is an award-winning documentary about Grillo's rescue of a family of dogs abandoned in the wild. deltarescue.org/bill. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.